Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Duncan Dimanche and today I'm with Marine Ramily and I'm going to be testing out the 50mm that I have. I've got the Samyang 50mm 1.4 f1.4. It's about a $600 lens. Then I've got Then I've got the cheap Sony 50mm f1.8 and I've got two also very cheap lenses that probably cost, I think, anywhere from $50 to $20 on eBay. It's the Tessar 50mm f2.8 and this is the also Zeiss Jena 50mm f1.8, and I'm all going to be shooting wide open to see the difference in bokeh. And thank you, Marine, for being here with me today. So let's do this. Okay, let's start with the blind test because I think it's important to look at the image without knowing which lens is which, just so you can make your own judgment and which lens you like better. And let me know in the comments below which one you like better before seeing the results, just so we can actually have a comparison and see which one is everyone's favorite. That would be interesting, I think. And as you can see, if you look at the bokeh of some of them, you can see that there's dust particles inside my lens and it's actually reflecting on the bokeh. I'm going to have to send one of the lenses back. Okay, now all of them quickly, one after the other, and they're all shot at the widest aperture. And all of them side by side. And here they are. So Sony was at the bottom left, Samyang bottom right, and then the two Zeiss on top. And obviously you can see the bokeh of the Samyang is bigger because it has the biggest aperture. But bigger doesn't mean better, obviously. You have to look at the rendering, and I do like the rendering of the Zeiss 50mm f1.8. And you can see here on the bokeh shot, the Sony has a huge dust particle that is actually reflecting on the bokeh. So here's how I would rate them. I think the Samyang is definitely the best overall. It's the sharpest, I think, not by much. The Sony is close by, but it has the best bokeh, even though it has a bit of onion rings. But because of its 1.4 aperture, you would get a nicer blur in the background. So Samyang wins there, and I think the Zeiss 1.8 comes second in bokeh rendering, even though it has a bit of cat eye effect. So overall I would go Samyang f1.4, the Zeiss 50mm f1.8, the Sony f1.8, and then the last and just horrible Zeiss 50mm f2.8. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it, I hope you learned something from this, and if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe. That would help me out a lot. And I want to say a final note on these two lenses. Look at the size difference. This is the Rokinon, this is the Sony 50 f1.8, and that is really a huge factor. And both these lenses in autofocus are not the best lenses. This one has no internal motor. The lens goes back and forth when it focuses. It's a really old system, not the greatest. And this one, I just updated the firmware to, I think, firmware 23 or something like that, 0.23, and it seems to be working a lot better. I want to do a full review on this lens because I was about to sell it, but I realized that the firmware was an old one. So I updated the firmware via the Samyang dock station, which cost me another 60 euro that you would have to add to this lens, because the chances of you getting a lens with the last firmware update is very unlikely. So that's why you have to take into consideration that you might have to buy a dock station to update the firmware. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. I'm filming right now with the Tamron 28-75. Such an amazing lens. I love it already. And I don't think I'm going to do a review of it specifically. I'll do a review on the autofocus speed. I've had so much trouble recently with the MC11, the Sigma adapter, trying to use Canon lenses or Sigma lenses and doing simple fashion shots where the person would just be walking towards me, nothing fast, and all my shots would be out of focus. But anyway, that's it guys. I hope you enjoy this and see you in the next one.